Ladies and gentlemen, I've got questions. Let them on in for Neuqua Connections. Today, I have actor, singer, local talking stage, Jon Stewart. Before we get into anything, Jon, I just want to lay out some rules.
Okay.
Ain't no rules on the Neuqua cruise. No one's ever told you that?
No one's ever told me that.
I don't go to this school. So you are known around the theater department affectionately as Shimmers because of your makeup abilities. What obstacles do you navigate, like having to wear stage makeup? Because I know that has been like a struggle in the past.
Usually I don't have to wear it to school, but when I do, I kind of just like thug it out in a way. Like most of the time I don't do it myself because I don't know how to do makeup. Either my mom does it or one of my friends do it. But I sort of just wear it to school and act normal. You know what I mean? Like most people don't notice it because it's not subtle, but it's in a way where like it's not overly noticeable.
Right. Like not in pictures or anything?
Yeah, not really.
All right, so here's a little segment we do on this show. I want you to close your eyes. Now, with your eyes closed, there's a piece of paper under you. I want you to, with your eyes closed, to just grab it, whether with your feet or with your hands, just like try to get that out real quick. You can use, a little warm. Oh, red hot. Okay, keep your eyes closed. Mm-hmm. Point the paper to the camera. Flip it over like vertically. Up. It's upside down. Hold it up to the camera. There's 3 things I want you to say. 1, boo.
Boom.
Number 2, I am better than this.
I am better than this.
Now I want you to crumple it up and throw it behind you. Now that ritual is complete, I wanted to, I was wondering. You can open your eyes now.
Thank you.
What gets you up in the morning? What gets you going?
My alarm clock. Yeah. That's it.
What gets you up in the morning?
My alarm clock.
No, like okay. So like, what values do you have that like keeps you going through the day?
Like values. I don't have any values, but what gets me up in the morning is going to school to see my friends and hang out with my friends, especially because my phone's broken and now I can't call them. So I guess seeing my friends.
It's heard a whole bunch of values. Now that we're on the topic of getting through the day, I know we've been talking a lot about Mental Health Awareness Month, which I believe was last month, but I know for a fact last month was Poetry Month, and I want to kind of get your take on that. So I actually wrote this one this morning on my bathroom mirror. Jon Stewart every night gives the moon and stars a fright. From doing plays to doing time, where do I bear to draw the line? How do you think poetry can positively or maybe negatively impact someone's mental health? Because I know that mental health and poetry kind of went hand in hand last month. So I want to know your take on that.
Well, yeah, I feel like a lot of people use poetry and things to sort of get their emotions out, so that can be very positive. Like people who don't want to like talk to people about it, they'll write it down or sort of, like I said, write it down and express it through poetry, which is positively. I'm not really sure how poetry can negatively affect somebody's mental health, but I guess you can write mean poems and that can affect someone's mental health.
Yeah. I mean, mine was like on the healthier side.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah,
I really put a lot of. I put a lot of thought.
It was really good, right?
It was really great.
Yeah.
Now that we're on the topic of mental health, I want to dive into the aspect of how social media can play a part into that, because I know that's never been talked about. Because especially across the globe, headlines, I know blue-collar workers, lower-income families, single mothers are in a frenzy after you posted a TikTok video and it got about 3 likes before you ultimately deleted it. How can you connect mental health? Like, what are the positive and negative aspects of mental health on teen? Or, let me rephrase that. I kind of get shut down. Basically, how can social media positively or negatively impact a teen's mental health?
That's a good question. I'd like to go back. What TikTok are you referring to?
I'm referring to the one you deleted. It's hard to pull up now. I'm sure you still have it.
Yeah, because I don't remember a TikTok getting 3 likes.
Okay, so denial is definitely one of the
But I do remember a TikTok getting 51.5 thousand likes. I don't remember one getting 3 likes. But
On your main account?
Yeah, on my only account, you know.
Because I couldn't find that either.
Yeah, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you'd like to pull it up. But could you restate your question? Maybe with a little less, you know, a little more truth to it. Could you restate it?
How can social media positively or negatively impact a teen's mental health?
That's a good question. I don't know. I hear that all the time. You know, social media negatively affects people's health, mental health in a way. Like I can see how it could because there's a lot of bullying online because like you can like sort of mask your identity. Like personally, me, I don't get how social media can affect somebody's mental health because like, you know what I mean? Like you sort of have
You are pretty
control.
good looking, so I mean, it's hard to like look from that perspective. But I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean that's the truth. But
Yeah.
I mean, of course. But you can because like you can sort of control what you see and what you don't see. If someone is bothering you, whether it be you know through social media, rude comments or mean comments, you sort of have control to just sort of block them or to sort of if it's really bad, you can get off social media for a while. So I can understand how it can affect somebody's mental health, but it doesn't really affect me personally. If that makes sense.
This period actually, you're in American Sign Language class. How good do you consider yourself to be at that topic?
In ASL, I'm not the best at it, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, I passed all the tests and things like that.
Okay.
And if we were to have a conversation in class, I'd probably be able to know all the words. But if I was ever communicating with a deaf person, yeah, it probably wouldn't go the best.
I don't think. Yeah. So you said you passed
All the
the
tests.
test. Yeah. Okay. So if that's truthful, I do have a test right here. I just want to since you're so good at it, could you read me what it says on these?
This is the letter V in sign language. This is 5. This is S. This is D.
So it's basically like America's Got Talent, just a bunch of liars up on the show. So
Okay.
you look like you eat meat.
Yeah.
You eat meat.
Yeah.
How do you? I mean, I know there's a lot of people who don't, and there's always, two sides to the same coin. I wanted to bring one side to you today with my co-host, who will shine some light on that. And after that, I want to know your take on it. So,
Hi, John. You remember me? I'm that bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich you ate yesterday at 7:58 a.m. Did you know I have kids? Lots and lots of kids. And now, they don't have a mommy pig. You ever seen Peppa Pig? I'm like mommy pig, and you just ate me. I'm in your belly, and it's dark. It stinks.
keep doing that. Oh. How long could you go without eating meat? Like, because I know it's a lot of. I know some people can go without it. They choose not to go without it, and that's their lifestyle. But you personally, how far does that go?
All right, before that, let me start by saying, hey, my fault, big bro. That bacon, egg, and cheese was good, though. Zero regrets. However, I don't think I could go long at all without eating meat. Pause. It's a big part of my diet.
I can see that. Yeah. How long could you go without saying your mother? I'm mommy pig.
Womp womp. Like,
Oh.
I couldn't go long at all without saying my mother because I
So,
live with her.
yeah, I can see that.
Who's your biggest inspiration other than me?
You're not top 50. But if I had to choose my biggest inspiration, that's a good question. Probably probably my dad or like
Pigs.
I feel like there's a lot of good like historical figures that I admire, but I don't really know who my biggest inspiration is. I feel like
What about like in theater arts? Like, is it like?
probably Tristan Lee Jones, or Benjamin Mosshammer, or Jill Balzer, like those, or Kaylin, those are the student directors.
What do you think the best part of your latest enthralling musical was?
The best part?
The best part.
Ooh, Knights of the Round Table for sure. That was my favorite thing to act in and to dance in and to sing in. That was really good.
Yeah. Is there like that? Was that a song or is that like a segment?
It's a song. Well, they're all called the Knights of the Round Table, but I'm specifically referring to the song.
Well, it's time for tears and silent reflections. Thank you for watching my Neuqua Connections. This is John Stewart, everybody. Have a great day.